This floor sucks.
Well, it does. Anywho.
Okay, anyways, let's just go and I'll bitch the whole time. That'll be part of the schmizziel or whatever.
Yeah. What you can't see is there's a really... we can see it. Earlier, we were going to go outside with our friends Jose and Stephanie, who will never be on these videos because they're not glory hounds like we are. They didn't say that. I said that. And
I just had an idea.
But you talk about... is a flashlight your idea?
No, I got a flat Bluetooth where we could stop it here.
Well, yeah. I was going to show you the look at his light here. The sign says Jay's Gym. I don't know if you can see it. My flashlight's trying to show you. But we're going to figure this out a little bit better, you know? And then we got this fun, like, pop art, like, comic background. And then he wanted to wear a mask tonight. I said, Jay, we can't wear a mask already. Like, we're already creepy enough.
Anyways.
Can they see you? Like, wave your hand.
I don't know.
Wave your hand.
Yeah, I'm right here.
You're off camera.
Wait, am I?
Yep. You're off camera.
No.
Well, now you're not. Okay, I'll scoot over a little bit.
That's way better, too. Okay, yeah. Perfect. See, we're both
in the shot. Yeah.
Wait, but... Hold on a second. We gotta see if we can see this.
Well, yeah, you can.
All right. Okay, make sure. What is it? Core.
Yeah. You know...
Because, we're hard to the core. And let me tell you,
we do believe in it. I'll tell you. All joking aside.
Yes.
All joking aside.
And from
let's tell the truth here.
From one of the greatest football champions you'll ever hear.
What do you put in this?
That's high quality H2O.
What is in this?
Oh, I'll show you. It's delicious, isn't it?
I mean, it's okay. It's not just core. I'll tell you guys that much.
Maybe I didn't put the creatine in there.
You did or didn't?
Does it taste lemony?
It tastes lemony, yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's creatine.
Oh, good. You say creatine?
Creatine?
I don't know. I say creatine.
Creatine?
I say creatine.
This is the only brand I use now. So just for another ad pump.
So
Core
water, and will you tell them the name of the brand?
Yeah, just put on there. Gains.
Gains? How do you spell it?
Isn't it Gains?
I don't know. You should know.
Yeah. Anyways.
Tell them. They're going to ask you to do better on the next one.
Yeah, but, we're beginners, dude. It's like our second video.
It is. It is.
They're lucky I'm even popping that out there, because I usually know
we should be talking about focus. Anyway, we have to talk about an interesting topic, because we're not far enough into our podcasting history to make it about us yet. If you listen to podcasts, there's a natural progression they go through. The first 3 episodes are terrible because they don't know what they're doing. We're in episode 2. It's terrible. Then episodes like 4 through like 20 are actually really good. They kind of know what they're doing. It's about the content, that kind of stuff. And then episode 21 through 8 gajillion, and I was on a podcast that went on. It's still going on without me, and they're doing great, I'm sure. Like, after that episode, 20, it now becomes about you again. And it's like, I ate this for dinner for 45 minutes. You ever listen to a podcast?
Not many.
Yeah. So we're not going to do that.
But listen, here's the thing.
Don't tell them what we ate.
Here's the thing.
Don't do it.
You just told me that's the progression way it works. We're not them.
That's true.
We're not them. Our shit's already popping, and they don't even know it yet. No. You hear me? That's right. Word.
So I think we should talk sports, because I think people who watch this, no.
I don't care what sport, though.
Football, because I think we both like football the most, don't we?
And I think football season is coming up.
And I do think from last night's episode, which got me kicked off the internet, literally.
So let's stay away from the network.
I won't talk about any of that stuff. I won't talk
about football.
No, football's what we're going to talk about. Because I can't. No.
That's why we got in trouble last night.
I got in trouble
because they were mad because I said the Bears.
They did not get mad at that. They got mad at no, it was me. No, you know what happened. Anyway, but I think it's a fun topic because we can have a good, honest debate about it. And let me be very honest. I never played football at any level. I didn't play in middle school. I didn't play in high school. I played flag football when I worked for Yahoo and Rivals. And I tell you what, flag football was fine because no one was ever going to hit me. But I didn't. So when I criticize a football player from the 1985 Bears, for example, if I make fun of anyone ever, they would destroy me at any peak of my manhood ever. And so when I criticize an athlete, it is let me put a disclaimer on the bottom of the screen. They're all better than me. every one of them.
Yeah.
I think people do it, and you already. And he did play though. You played for
No, okay. If you want the truth, here's God's honest. Here's the God's honest truth. Okay, I played sports, but I didn't play sports. I was on the team. I'm not a good athlete. I don't think I've ever been a good athlete. I mean, I get stuff done, but I've never been. I'm always the last to be picked for the team.
Well, let's use that as a segue. Because watch, that's what we're gonna do. Is if
Well,
we're
I'm
gonna,
just saying.
No, that's good. Is we're gonna pick a team, and we're each gonna pick who we think. We're each gonna talk through it because look, we didn't prep for this. This is episode 2, so we're gonna have a conversation, which is actually the more fun part of it than just the list anyway. Then the 1, 2, and 3. We're each gonna come up with who we think the current. No, I'm changing it. Okay.
Change
Real
it.
time.
Okay.
This is exactly if it was my show and it's your show. But if it was my show, I would say it like this.
Don't say it's my show.
Yeah, I would say it like
Okay,
this.
anyway.
I want us to name. It's hard to compare eras in sports. We said that last night. It's hard to compare.
It is.
So just
Correct.
pretend they're the same. You know what I'm saying? Which you already understand that. But for the
Yes.
listener, I'm ignoring my weird belief that I think the 2025 Seahawks would beat the Bears by 100. Like I'm ignoring that, and because like you mentioned last night, for example, Walter Payton. Walter Payton, for example, would be if you're saying best running back ever, he's right there, and I'm not going to argue that he was a whatever. That's not the point.
I didn't say he's the best ever.
No, you didn't. No,
Anyways.
I'm just saying. So I'm not going to be worried about
Okay.
that. So the point is, but I will argue this: you had to watch him play. Meaning, I don't like in sports arguments when a person like gets really passionate about a guy they never saw play. And I mean, like, yes, you can watch tape and you can watch highlights and you can be very smart. I know that, but I think you have to. Oh, I don't know. If you didn't see it happen in real time, anyway. So my rule is best 3 wide receivers that you've watched play, like in your life. You didn't have to be in person, but like you can't say. For example, I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna show that I'm dumb. I'm not gonna say like I didn't watch Fred Biletnikoff, for example. I didn't watch him.
Can we bring up guys that were like really super good, and then some freak
we'll talk through it.
accident
We'll talk through
injury
it. Yeah.
took him out?
For sure. Oh, I know one, the best one. Of that, and I have a great story about him. Have I told you do you know who Sterling? No, do you know who Sterling Sharpe is?
Yeah,
Have I
everybody knows who
Have I
Sterling
told you
Sharpe
my Sterling
is.
Sharpe story?
Uh-uh.
I have not. This is it. You want to hear it?
Well, I do they?
I bet it's pretty good.
You think he'll get? Is it a good one?
I think it's. I'll tell it fast.
I don't want him to like come.
He would laugh
and
at it.
Beat us up.
He would laugh at it. It's a positive
Okay.
story. He is positively reflected in this story.
Okay.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Good question. Sometimes that's a good point. Athlete stories is like, no, this is a positive Sterling Sharpe story.
Yeah, I don't want to talk
No.
bad about.
Oh, good question. I get it.
Anybody
I
don't
thought you were asking
personally
me.
know.
I thought you were asking me, is the story gonna be boring? I'm like, I don't think so. It's a good story.
Okay.
But no, you're curious. Am I gonna like talk shit on Sterling Sharpe? No, I'm not. He was great.
Yeah, I mean, he never. I don't know the man personally,
Yeah, I
so
don't know.
I'm
I
not.
had
I'm
one
not
interaction
gonna
with him.
ever.
I had one
do a
interaction, but it's my
negative
coolest interaction
comment.
ever.
Yeah.
And he fits in this conversation. How about a segue? You brought up a guy who got a freak athlete who got hurt, whatever. Sterling Sharpe, for those who don't know, go look at the stats. Like probably got hurt in like 92-ish, and at that time he was. I almost went really cursing there. He was really good. He was the best in my opinion at that time in the NFL. He was really good, and then he had a broken neck that basically ended his career. I was covering Kansas State at the Texas Bowl in 2014 when they were playing Rutgers. The year could be wrong. That time, 12, I don't know, 14. No, I'm way off. It was way earlier than that. It was like 2008. This was when Ron Prince was the coach and Ray Rice played for Rutgers. So yeah, don't check me on the year. Like 2008 that this happened.
Oh,
It might have been
okay.
wrong too. I don't know. It was Ron Prince's first year. Might have been 2006. 2007. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Sterling
anyways.
Sharpe was the color commentator for the NFL Network covering that game. And the place I was fortunate to work for was having a, you would call it like a party the night before. And Sterling Sharpe was there. And I was a fanboy and wanted to go talk to him. But I also didn't want to in the sense that I'm watching all these people walk up to him and he's like, and he's, again, if you're watching Sterling Sharpe, he's not rude to any of them. He just doesn't like jump up and hug him, and like whatever. But he's just like, thank you. I'm not going to be the 85th guy who walks up to Sterling Sharpe and says, hey man, you're really good at football, but I still want to go talk to him. So I think I literally go up to him and I say, like, hey, I'm like the 86th person now to tell you that you're really good at football, but I'm doing it anyway because I want to tell you that. And he says something like, thank you. He's not dismissive, but he also, again, he says, thank you, I appreciate it. It's not 2-word answer. He is polite. And then I turn to walk away, and he says, "Hey, wait a minute." And again, I write. I'm fortunate. Like I don't want to like claim. I don't want to claim like. I don't want to like name drop anybody I work for because I don't work for these places anymore, and they do fine without me.
Right.
But the place I was fortunate to work for, he was reading the magazine of it, and my picture was on the page of the story he was reading, and he was reading it because he's preparing for the game tomorrow. And I don't know this. I don't notice this when he says, "Hey man, will you stop?" And he says, "Is that you?" And I said, "What?" And I turned around and he's reading that story, and he points at my picture, and I was like, "Oh, it is." And he asks me about, like, so you know about them? I said, I do, you know, and we talk about, you asked me today if they'd be good this year, right? And I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. I know nothing. I know Avery Johnson's a quarterback. That's it. That's all I know. I know that Colin Klein's the coach now. That's it. I know Taylor Bratt's still there and it works really hard. I know 3 things. Sterling Sharpe. We proceeded to talk for, not forever, but it's over an hour. I mean, like, it's a long period of time. My friends are actually getting annoyed now, of course. Yeah. They want to leave. And like it was funny at first, now they want to leave, and like I don't want to leave, and so finally I say, well, we're gonna leave, and do you want to go with us? Which, you know, and he still laughs at me, not mean, and he says, no man, I'm doing the game tomorrow, like I'm not gonna go. He's like, I'm not gonna, more like he's like, I'm not gonna go like get hammered with you, you know, and I just, he didn't say that, but, and I said, no man, I totally understand, and I really appreciate it, and I'll see you later, and that was the coolest thing ever. It's not done. It was the coolest thing ever, and I go to leave, and I am not cool with girls. This is not me being passive aggressive. None of these girls like me. That sounds mean. They were nice to me. Nothing happened with them. This didn't like lead to me getting lucky. Is the point? I'm not trying to. Didn't happen, right?
Yeah.
But I think he tried to help me. Is the point? Is he saw that some of the people left with were a few girls, and anyway, as we're getting into like a taxi at the time because this is not this is like 2008 again, and I hear somebody's voice I don't quite recognize yelling, "Hey Matt Hall! Hey Matt Hall!"
Yeah.
Who is that? And I turn and look, and it is Sterling Sharpe. He's come out of the bar, and he's yelling at me. And he says, where are you going? And I said, and I can't remember the name of the place. I said, but we're going so-and-so. And he said, I may see you there. And he never came. And I don't think I even saw him the next day. I didn't even talk to him the next day. That was the last I ever saw him. But I swear, like he thought, I'm going to walk outside and yell at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yell at that guy so they know. You know what I mean?
He was trying to wingman.
Yes, I sincerely, if you're watching this, if this gets to him, he won't remember it. But if he does, my hair looks the same now. My hair looked like that back then. That's the only other time my hair was long. The only other time was my hair was like that was thin. So maybe he'd say, "Oh my God, that guy wasn't."
Probably remember.
He's like that guy.
That'd be really cool.
He's like that guy.
Oh,
That guy wasn't annoying. You know. But yes. But if you were trying to help me, I felt awesome. Cool. And I'm pretty sure I just more or less sat in the car and then like probably said, so I don't know, man. Like the game's. I probably talked about the game for the next like 3 hours, and Rutgers won by a lot, and Ray Rice was really good.
You should just been like, yeah, cool, man.
Yeah.
That's a really cool guy. And just like let your chest puff out.
Oh, my posture is supposed to be better. If Liz is watching this, my posture is bad. She thinks in these videos. She's right. It's because I have a condition, but she's right. That's an excuse. Anyway.
Who is?
Best
Best
3 receivers that you've seen play. Just say one. Say one.
Oh, in person?
Nope.
Or no?
Just that you've observed in your lifetime, not in person. So, for example, Jerry Rice is probably one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Jerry Rice is one.
I love Jerry Rice. Yeah. Randy Moss.
I would have said him too. This is gonna be boring. We're gonna say the same 3. I think those 2 are obvious to me. I actually totally agree.
And the one I was gonna say I gotta go back is and I really don't know why. I'm gonna say Mark Duper from the Dolphins.
With they had another one too. Clayton,
Mark Clayton.
They both are named? Yeah.
Yep.
Mark Clayton
and Duper, Duper.
Was that Dan Marino for like a million touchdowns?
Dan Marino, yeah.
That was like 1984. I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
Marino's rookie year, I believe.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, you lived it. I did.
Here's the thing. So I always was a Dan Marino fan.
I love Dan Marino.
And I was going to tell you today when you and Dave were talking about starting lineup.
I had a Dan Marino.
I had all the Dan Marino stuff.
Oh,
I had the big one where you push the button and it tells all the stats and everything.
This is awesome.
Dude, I had everything assigned. But listen, remember when I told you my apartment got robbed?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you the Dan Marino. I have multiple Dan Marino starting lineups.
Okay.
2-piece card shops, Dan Marino starting lineups. But you're definitely
Yeah,
getting one.
I had all that, and that's what got stolen when they ripped out my apartment.
Well, we'll get you a Dan Marino. We have one. We have it.
No, I'm not worried.
I
about
know
it.
you're not, but
But you know,
Anyway.
I give most of my
so two.
memorabilia
Yeah,
away.
you do. You literally do.
It's more important to be like
I'm doing it again.
most of the guys and everything that I know or that I've met. Like I said, memory is more important than an autograph. But anyway, so yeah.
I look dumb sitting straight up.
So
I'm
that's
too
probably
tall.
Huh?
I look dumb sitting straight up and down.
Sit in that thing.
Not sure. No. Anyway, so 2 quick things. Dan Marino, I tell my friends, and you're my friend, Dan Marino throwing 48 touchdowns in 1985 is the equivalent of somebody throwing like 92 right now. It's like nobody was throwing 30 touchdowns back in 1984. They were throwing like 22, 25, you know? You get to the late 90s and still the guys are leading at like 25. And you look at like the touchdown like leaders in those like 20 years. And I think Ken Stabler had, I don't know, a couple other guys had big years. What, Dan Fouts for sure.
Yeah.
But like Marino, it's like, what, 48 that year? So, but you said Duper, not Clayton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really see either of them. So, okay.
And I think there might have been.
Okay, so let's throw.
Yeah.
So let's get to 5. So you said 3. I'll try to throw a couple out there. So I have to agree. There's no. If I wanted to be difficult, I would say that I didn't really watch Jerry Rice in his prime, but that's not even really true. Like I remember he got like 6 touchdowns or something against the Chargers in '94. So
yeah.
I saw that too. He didn't anyway. Young threw 6 in that game, I think. So yes, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. I'm glad you said because if you hadn't, I'd be like, nope, Randy Moss is there, dude.
Yeah.
And both being a freak athlete and a wonderful receiver. And he had 2 peaks. You know what I mean? Like basically the rookie Randy Moss, who I think caught like 20 touchdowns for the Vikings and no one could cover. And then he was really good, but then not like Randy Moss. And then he had the year with the Patriots where he caught like 30. Or it was close to that.
Randy Moss just dope.
Yep.
He's good.
And the most fun college receiver to ever watch too. Like at Marshall, just destroying people who had no business like playing. He also, here's a quiz. I bet you know this. Randy Moss played basketball in high school, as you would guess. That's not shocking. Do you know who his point guard was? He would later play for the Sacramento Kings. And he wore 55 for them. And he was white. Jason Williams. You know who Jason Williams is? White chocolate?
Not white chocolate.
Yep.
Really?
Jason Williams and Randy Moss were on the same high school team. There's a wonderful old Nike commercial to the Dukes of Hazzard music.
I remember white chocolate.
Yep.
He's dope.
They were on the same team in both football and basketball. Moss and Jason Williams. They both played both together in high school.
Wow.
And the clips of them are hilarious. Like, I mean, anywho, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, you said Mark Duper. Am I getting it wrong?
And that's just from my
yeah.
personal.
Okay, so let me say.
Oh, God. I started thinking about some.
So I'm just going to say some names.
Go.
I'm saying some names that I'm not putting in there that are good receivers. Great receivers. Michael Irvin, no. Very, very, very good. Like, not going to be in there. Chris Carter, no. Why am I thinking Chris Knight not in there? Like, who's closer than that? I don't know if there's any modern, like, super modern guy. Like, numbers-wise, I could definitely get behind, you know, shoot. Cooper Kupp had, like, the greatest receiver season ever. I mean, but, like, to me, I don't know. If I had to put a modern guy, I think it's still Justin Jefferson. I think if he gets good quarterback play. Mm-hmm. So he's probably my top 5.
Oh, God.
And I'm not talking about career accomplishments either. I'm not, when I say top whatever, I'm not asking, this is another sports guy rant. I don't love it when these top lists are just literally a list of who had the most stats. Like, there's no nuance to that. You know what I mean? Like, we can all look at that. It's like, did we watch them play? You know, did you understand who their quarterback was? Did you understand what their role was in the team?
Okay, so I think stats to me, that doesn't mean nothing to me. It really did.
No, I know we just rattled off Jerry Rice, and somebody watching it, Sterling Sharpe's sitting there right now, and he's saying, "You just rattled off Jerry Rice and Randy Moss's stats for 8 minutes." Well, sometimes they're good too, and I said his too for the record, in '92, but. So let's find a guy whose stats weren't as great that we think is really good. Let's pull that out of our butts.
A receiver wise,
a receiver that that we would think is really good that nobody else is putting in that group because their numbers weren't great. This is so cliche, but Hines Ward comes to mind for me. I think he was a really good football player. Remember Hines Ward?
Yeah.
He's not a top 5 receiver.
Pittsburgh guy, right?
Yeah, he's not a top 5 receiver, but he's not a top 50 receiver. I'm not saying that.
Jordy Nelson.
That's not stupid.
I mean,
It's not done.
Jordy Nelson, and he's Riley, you know,
Yeah.
hometown
Right.
boy.
No, I actually, he did pop in my head.
Walk on.
Well,
right?
that's,
I think it was walk on.
Yeah,
K-State.
a great, yes. Yes.
So, yeah,
Preferred
I mean,
walk on, whatever you call it. He was, yeah.
you know.
No, that's a good one.
You know.
You know, that's a good one. You know, I want a more deep cut though. Meaning like somebody like more random. That somebody's like, whoa, he brought up so and so. What about like I'm not gonna say it. I like no. Now I'm going for super random. Like I used to like Alvin Harper for the Cowboys, who was their number 2 with Michael Irvin. I liked Alvin Harper for some reason.
Oh,
I thought he was good.
okay.
Think random receiver. Never just think random receivers. You know.
Ocho Cinco.
Chad, he was really good. He was really good. Chad Johnson.
I'll just tell it. Ocho Cinco, baby.
Yep. I want to.
When you can change your name to Ocho Cinco, you're pretty.
You're right.
I mean, but.
You know what's funny? No, that's a different topic. That's a different topic.
And he was good at soccer. He tried out for the Sporting.
Did he do that?
Yeah, he tried out for the Sporting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He might have made the team.
Do you know?
He's really athletic.
Oh, yes.
You know, I mean.
Do you know? Remember, this is I'm a Chargers fan. If you don't know this, so I'm gonna bring up a Charger like all the time. Do you remember Vincent Jackson at all? Does that mean anything to you? He played with Rivers. You have Rivers today. He played with Rivers for a large chunk of Rivers' career.
Same.
He wore 83. He was huge. He was like 6'5", 240. He was a monster from northern Colorado. He's not a top 50 guy either, but he was really good. Like Keenan McCardell. Remember that name?
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Andre Reed for the Bills.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's a good
But
one.
you're talking, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find like somebody we're forgetting
it's
about.
crazy.
You know?
But look at the era difference.
Right, no doubt. But I'm trying to find that era. I'm thinking of guys in that era we're not talking about. You know, like
Dallas had
you're not thinking of Urban, are you? I mean,
Mike. No doubt he was good, but I don't know, man.
So
let me
ask
you: if you're in the NFL, you're good. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you played corner and I didn't. We talked this one time in my shop, but like
obviously I didn't play well.
I know. Whatever.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
But you really understand it. You really understand it. How can Jerry Rice, who we both probably think is the best ever, who is, if you know, they do the RAS. Do you know what that is? The RAS. It's like I think it stands for Relative Athletic Score, something like that. It's a number metric they give to all your combine numbers to rate you as an athlete. It's a really fascinating number. Jerry Rice is not slow. People overstate he was slow. He wasn't slow, but he was not Randy Moss. He was not a lot of guys. He was not 6'4", 220 and running a 4.4. He was a really good athlete. Anyway, the point is, as a guy who played corner, how could Jerry Rice be the best ever when he was like, I don't know, not anywhere near the best athlete to ever play the position?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something that I heard that I do not know if it's true.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I heard he had hands that were like big as basketball hoop.
Well, that would help.
I mean, like, seriously, like, I'm over exaggerating, but we're just like huge,
that makes sense.
Freaking hands.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, everybody shows all them one-handed catching guys. Now he's doing the shit back then.
Yeah.
One hand. And
That's fascinating you mention that because like that matters, right? Like it's a simple thing. Like what would make you a better receiver? I don't know, having huge hands.
That's
you know, maybe
just what I heard.
Calvin Johnson had huge
I just
hands,
heard that.
You know,
so
Calvin Johnson's a good one.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's fact.
Somebody was arguing in the shop today, Calvin Johnson against, gosh, who was the other guy from that era? Somebody similar to that. And well, it's not a good argument. I can't remember who the guy was. Calvin Johnson or not Andre. It doesn't matter. But so like hands, like when I think about that, my mind jumped to thinking when I watch like Jordan and Pippen play. Those guys had just huge hands. Like Jordan,
if they're alive, they still do.
Yeah. Jordan, I've never seen anybody ever still in basketball. You know what I'm gonna do? Like Jordan would have the ball like this, you know, and he was the only guy I've still ever seen who would. Kobe made. I know. I think maybe.
Hold on a second.
Where he would take the ball with a guy guarding him, and then palm it with one hand in front of him, and continually ball fake it. He's getting a basketball hoop or something like that. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. You guys see my reaction there? Literally thrown at me in the dark. And I thought it was probably like a rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't shoot with mine.
Got to get some props. Show me how he did it.
Well, I mean, you don't need a hoop necessarily, but the idea, that's what I was going to say, is Jordan
Here
would
he
have the
goes.
ball, and the defender would be guarding him, and he would just take the ball and palm it, like in front of their face,
Yeah.
you know, and then bring it back and ball fake like that. And I've never seen anyone
Okay, so act like I'm the defender.
Well, it would be like, I would go here to shoot, and I would ball fake here, holding the ball here, and just take the ball with me, and then you turn your head, and then you do a fancy thing. Definitely went. Can you see the hoop? It didn't.
Yeah, I moved it.
It didn't go.
I moved it.
It didn't go. So, okay. So we've talked about sports for a while.
Yep.
And do we talk about anything like life or anything? Like, I think maybe we do for a second. Because I yelled at you at dinner tonight, right? We're not
Sure.
We're talking about dinner. We're not going to tell them what we ate because no one cares. Let me tell you, the L podcast, no one cares what you ate, man. They don't care. They care the first time you tell them. They don't care anymore. So we're not going to tell them what we ate. No one cares. But
No.
what do we talk about?
I know what we're going to talk about. Thanks to the Bang Boom Pow thing. Let's go into movies.
Oh, we're not talking about what we talked about.
Batman and superhero stuff real quick.
Okay, so let's do that
Got a
instead. Because was the dinner topic too heavy? Is that what you're
Super
saying?
background.
Yeah.
No, something more funner and lighter.
You're right. I agree.
Everybody does sports. Nobody talks old
You're right.
Batman
You're right.
compared to new Batman.
Okay, let's argue
So
that.
think about the old cartoony funny ones.
Let's
That's
do
my
that.
favorite.
Okay, I can do all this because I can go back to Adam West all the way.
Correct.
I
yeah.
watched Adam West as a kid. You got Adam West who looked, I don't know, like a guy, and then you got, here's my brain perception of Batman: Adam West, Michael Keaton, in like 1989 in the Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, was he? Yeah.
I'm
he
just going
was
through
the
my
first-
progression
Right.
of what I see Batman as. I
Correct.
see Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer. Was George Clooney Val Kilmer?
He was.
Both of those were, weren't they?
Yeah.
In some order. I think it was
Dude,
Val
there's
Kilmer,
been
George
like
Clooney.
5 or
I'm
6,
going through
right?
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're
I
comparing
can't give
Batman.
you an order, but yeah, keep going. Keep
I
going.
think it goes Adam West.
Adam West was first.
Right. Michael Keaton. I think Val Kilmer, George Clooney, and then maybe I'm forgetting something. Christian Bale. Then Robert Pattinson. And then if there's been one since, I don't know.
Robert Pat.
He was in the one that came out like 2020-ish, 2019. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So you got so we got all those Batmans. Which one's your favorite?
Adam West.
Really? Go on.
Yeah, the
Tell-
old
Yeah.
pink tie or the mauve, the
Yeah.
K-State purple mauve or whatever it is.
Lavender.
Lavender.
Uh huh.
Yeah, the old one.
Yeah.
Plus, it was funny.
It was.
He had a utility belt that could carry a go-kart. I mean, I'm over-exaggerating.
Well, no,
but,
dude, I remember the movie where like he was in a go-kart with Robin, and like the Penguin was somebody had bombs. It was rough, man. It was a rough situation, but they got through it.
Correct.
So your favorite's Adam West. Mine is just one of. I have only two that I could pick between. It would be either it's Christian Bale. No, it's Christian Bale. He's my favorite Batman, and Bruce Wayne.
He is really good.
Yep. Number 2 would have been Michael Keaton for me.
Have you seen any of the real updated ones though?
Like what do you mean? Like there's ones that are coming out right now?
Yeah.
Like in the movie theaters? What's the last movie you saw? I have no idea.
Like in the
In the theater. Yep.
Holy.
I have no idea.
moly.
I could not. I can remember a lot of things. I have no idea what last movie I saw. No idea.
I think maybe the very last Star Wars. Okay, so there's originally 6.
Uh-huh.
Right, I think, right?
Uh-huh.
The very last one. It just was and I went by myself. Yeah, and it was just not. And I think that's when I stopped kind of following Star Wars. It was too much.
Sucked, huh?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Sounds like you didn't like it.
No,
To
I
me,
didn't like it.
Sounds
I
like he
just
went to
didn't
the
like
movie, guys, and it wasn't good enough to keep him wanting to be in Star Wars. You know?
And there's some movies that I wanted to see, but I just didn't feel like going by myself.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You know,
I know I saw like Interstellar when I was managing the Target in Garden City. I've seen movies since then in the theater, but probably not like 2 or 3. I saw Lego Batman in the theater, and it was very good. Well,
I didn't see it
We
in
didn't
the theater,
mention-
but I seen it on.
We didn't mention Lego Batman. Like we're talking about Batman. Holy cow! Now I'm rethinking this. Lego. Have you seen Lego Batman?
I have not.
We're gonna have our next episode might simply
don't
be me making Jay watch Lego Batman and him at the end of it saying that's the best Batman he's ever seen. It's so good. It's I'm not lying to you. It's wonderful. The whole thing it's basically perfect.
Don't we have a Batman running around town?
I don't think so.
It's not us. I thought we had a guy running around town in Manhattan dressed as Batman.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't know. I feel like that's suspicious. You know. Anyway, that feels like a natural progression to probably end this thing. But Lego Batman next time, and I'm gonna get up and but keep talking because we're not done yet.
Okay.
So like, have you since our last time? Maybe we should bring this up. Have you seen any more Bitcoin in your computer or anything?
Dude, stop. I don't even know what it is.
Okay, you better figure it out.